Hello everybody, Jordan here, the PH is silent, and welcome back to the D&D Quiz Show! This is the show where we gather people from the D&D community and test them on their 5th edition rules knowledge. Although we have different contestants this week, it is the same question, so you might already be a master of D&D 5th edition knowledge. Let's get into it, but first, a word from our sponsor. This game show is sponsored by Dice Dungeons. They have a great collection of dice for your RPG needs: metal dice, polymer dice, metal dice that glow in the dark, polymer dice that glow in the dark, as well as cloth battle maps which you can throw down for quick encounters. Need a troll under a bridge? Boom, battle map. Need an ocean map for your Ghosts of Saltmarsh campaign? They have that too. And my personal favorite, inspiration coins. Hand out coins to remind your players they have been inspired. Roll your new dice in a leather rolling tray or store them in a leather dice bag. Thanks again, Dice Dungeons, for sponsoring this video. Links in the description below.
So there's even spells that I'm like, I didn't even know that was in the game. I read all of them.
I wouldn't even mind me being like, I'm not a big rules guy, because I'm not a big rules guy. I never have been a big rules guy. So we'll do it.
Ooh. The hype. I'm loving it. You need a Scantron.
And now, let's meet our contestants.
Hey guys, I am Cody with Taking 20, Captain Clickbait, as some of my friends call me. You can find me on my YouTube channel, Taking 20, or playing live D&D and Starfinder over at Saber Dice with some other YouTubers and things. Jordan has been on Saber Dice before, so yeah, that's where you can find me. Or on Twitter at Taking D20, because somebody took Taking 20 and I couldn't get it from them and they didn't use it, and whatever, that's a thing. So yeah, you can find me on YouTube.
I am Vee The Crafting Muse. You can find me on YouTube, where I show you how to paint miniatures and make miniature terrain and game accessories. You can also find me over on Mini Terrain Domain, as well as Scraticus Academy, playing various games throughout the week.
I am Jacob Buds. You might find me over on YouTube at XP to Level 3, which is my YouTube channel. I also stream D&D over on my second channel, Arcane Arcade, and with Cody and all those other weird nerds over on Save or Dice, if you want to watch me play Dungeons & Dragons. But I mostly make videos on YouTube, so.
First question. Dwarves get resistance against poison damage. If the dwarf gets another poison-resistant effect, do they stack?
No, because isn't it like innate just in their race?
I don't believe poison resistance stacks. No.
Dwarves are resistant to poison damage. No, resistance doesn't stack, I don't believe.
No.
Answer, no. Multiple instances of resistance that affect the same damage type count as only one instance.
Exactly.
Oh, snap.
Sweet.
Question. If you have a creature between you and an enemy, does the enemy get half cover?
If I have a creature between myself and the enemy, does the enemy get half cover?
It depends. I'm going to say, do they get half cover? Yes. Yes, they can from ranged attacks.
Well, wouldn't it depend on the creature?
Okay, so the other person get half cover. I don't know in the rules, but I rule it, so I'm gonna say in the default rules, no, I don't think creatures cause cover.
I'm gonna go with no.
Answer, yes. A target has half cover if an obstacle blocks at least half of its body. The obstacle might be a low wall, a large piece of furniture, a narrow tree trunk, or a creature, whether that creature is an enemy or a friend.
They do? Oh, interesting.
Ah, damn it.
Here's the page, sucker. Here's the page, sucker.
I have never heard that part of it before.
That's great, I'm playing the game right.
But it makes sense, because there are times I'm like, but how are you attacking through the person?
Question. Can a character use the help action to give themselves advantage on their own next attack?
Oh, no.
Oh, shoot, this is going to be a trick question for me, because I've had 2 DMs do it differently.
No, they cannot, sir.
I want to say yes, but I think it's no.
Answer, no. You can lend your aid to another creature in the completion of a task.
Okay, see, so I had a DM who did it for flavor, so I was like, that was when he said yes, so...
Yeah, that's dumb. Can I give myself advantage next turn?
Question. How many bonus actions can be taken by one player in a round?
One bonus action.
1 bonus action per round.
Answer 1. You can take only 1 bonus action on your turn.
I swear to God, I don't have anything up here. Like you can see. This is a blank red screen. This is a blank blue screen for my wallpaper. That's it.
Question. Can 2-weapon fighting bonus action / attack be split up with movement?
Yes.
Yes, I think it can. I think you can attack, and then you can move, and then you can do your offhand.
Yes, it can.
Answer, yes. You can break up your movement on your turn using some of your speed before and after your action.
Yeah, you can divide up the motion.
Okay, sweet.
Question. Would the AC bonus from Monk Unarmored Defense stack with Sorcerer Draconic Resilience?
Oh.
It does not, because it in fact changes what the AC, how the AC is particularly calculated. It's not a bonus.
Oh, that's the +2 you get from having scales, so I would say yes.
I'm going to say yes.
Answer, no. If you have multiple features that give you different ways to calculate your AC, choose which one to use.
No. Oh.
What?
Yeah, see, and those are the 2 classes I rarely ever tap into.
Oh, wow, I didn't know that.
Question, can a rogue get sneak attack damage against undead?
Oh, that's a good question. I've never been presented with undead before with my rogue. I'm going to say no.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes, he can in 5th edition. In previous editions, that was not the case.
Answer, yes. Once per turn, you can deal an extra 1d6 damage to one creature you hit with an attack. Undead are creatures.
They do? Ah, see?
I don't think they could do that in 3.5. In 3.5, they couldn't. Yeah, you can't crit against undead, and you can't do something else against undead. I can't remember what it was.
Okay, yeah, see, then I'm thinking of 3.5 when we had a rogue who, okay.
Question, does a melee weapon that is thrown count as a ranged weapon?
No.
Oh, this is a really great question. I'm going to say that it is not a ranged weapon. It actually has a specific property called the thrown property.
Yeah, it's a ranged weapon attack, so it would be a ranged weapon. If you have a boomerang or a dagger and you throw it, I think, yes, I think it's a ranged weapon.
Answer, no. If a weapon has the thrown property, you can throw the weapon to make a ranged attack, but it uses the same modifier for a melee attack. It's still a melee weapon.
I'm killing this shit.
It's still a melee weapon?
Right.
I'm learning so much today.
Question, can you take an attack action from the prone condition?
Yes.
No, you have to stand up first.
Yes, you can.
I think you have disadvantage.
Answer, yes, with disadvantage.
You can?
It would be a disadvantage, would be my ruling.
Oh, well, that makes sense. Huh, see, I've never had that played like that before either, so this is really cool to find out. Oh, see, this is good. This is like,
Question, is a 1 on an ability check an automatic failure?
On an ability check?
No.
Raw rules, no, it is not an automatic failure.
It is not an automatic failure. The only thing that can auto crit or auto miss is, I think, physically like attacks, like spell attacks, melee attacks, range attacks are the only things that can critical fail or hit in 5th edition.
Answer, no. If the d20 roll for an attack is a 1, the attack misses regardless of any modifiers or the target's AC, but not on ability checks.
Yep. That I knew.
But it's way more fun to play the other way.
Question, can you use a shield with the Mage Armor Spell?
Like the shield spell?
No.
The Mage Armor Spell, I do not think you can. It creates a shield for you. But if you have it cast on you, can you wear a shield? Oh man.
Yes, you can, as long as your character is proficient in wielding that shield. Yes, because Mage Armor, like Unarmored Defense and other things, physically changes what your AC is. So yes, you can wear a shield and Mage Armor.
I don't think you can because it counts as armor.
Answer, yes. Mage Armor works with a shield. Shields are grouped with armor in the equipment rules in the player's handbook, but various game features distinguish between the armor you wear and a shield you wield.
That's like, dang, I did not know that. That's like video game logic to me. It's like armor is, shields and stuff.
Question, can you knock a creature out with a melee spell attack?
You knock a creature out with a melee spell attack.
Yes, you can. When you are attacking a creature in 5th edition, you can declare if that damage is non-lethal.
The melee, can you like knock him unconscious or like do non-lethal damage? I don't think so. I don't think you can do non-lethal damage with a spell.
I'm going to say, just the fact that they've clarified it. I'm going to say yes.
Answer, yes. When an attacker reduces a creature to 0 hit points with a melee attack, the attacker can knock the creature out. A melee spell attack is a melee attack.
Yeah, the fact they put the melee part in there,
Sweet.
they got specific.
That's cool. Okay, so you can use like shocking grasp and be like, you're knocked out. That's cool. That's cool.
Question, a monster is immune to damage from non-magical bludgeoning weapons. Does he still take damage from falling?
Oh, jeez.
Yes, because that is not bludgeoning weapons.
I would think yes.
Yeah, he would have to because it has to be non-magical bludgeoning to hit the ground.
Yeah, I think yes is the answer on that one.
Answer, yes. Falling is not a weapon.
Dang, that's crazy.
Yeah, because it's like it. Yeah.
Question, can you cast verbal spells underwater?
Oh my god.
Oh, okay, that's a good one.
No.
I'm gonna. Oh, Jesus Christ, that's a tough one. I know how I have ruled it, and I've ruled it in the past. The rule of cool, whether that is written or intended. So I'm going to say yes.
I'm gonna say yes on this one, but then it plays into. See, I've seen it like where it's like it's been played out where like they're allowing it, but then you have to check and see if you're gonna drown by doing it.
Answer, yes. Tweets from Jeremy Crawford say that you can, but you start to drown.
Oh, you just start drowning.
I think a concentration check probably would be appropriate.
Yeah. Yeah.
Question, can you stow a weapon as part of a move and then draw another?
Ooh.
Yes and no. The real answer is no.
See, I've had DMs that play it differently that way. I'm gonna say yes.
No, I believe stowing or drawing weapon, only one of those is a part of the move action.
Answer, no. You can interact with one object or feature of the environment for free during either your move or your action.
But yes, you can if you have the 2 weapon. God, what is it called? 2 weapon fighting feat. There's a dual wielder feat. If you have the dual wielder feat, the answer is yes. If you do not have the dual wielder feat, the answer is no.
No. Oh, interesting. Okay. This is helpful. This is like, okay, log away the.
Question, if you have the spell Sniper feat and use Sorcerer Metamagic Distance spell, is the range quadrupled?
Oh.
It does not multiply, so no.
I'm gonna say no on that one.
Yes.
Answer, yes, from Sage Advice.
It is. Oh wow.
Oh, well, it doubles the. Yeah, I honest to God, I don't know what either of those things do.
Oh my god.
Okay, I believe you. I believe you. I believe you.
That's ridiculously cool. That I have to remember that because one of my PCs has the.
Weird, because there's a lot in 5th edition that you can't double up on, so you'd think no. But it's like, if the feat specifically says, then...
Question, is it possible to replace a known cantrip?
A known cantrip.
Well, I mean, when you go to level up, you can switch out things. So I'm gonna say yes.
Yes, you can replace a known cantrip.
I'm gonna say yeah, you can do it with cantrips.
Answer, no. Taken from Bard, you can replace a spell with another spell from the spell list, which must be of a level of which you have spell slots.
No. Oh yeah, cantrip. Cantrip.
Are you sure that there are not additional classes that will allow you to replace cantrips known?
Oh.
See, I'm getting hung up on the whole spell factor.
And yes, in Unearthed Arcana, the Artificer can indeed swap cantrips.
Okay. No, I believe you.
Question, can you use extra attack to take grapple, or does grapple replace your entire action?
Oh, that's a great question. I believe...
I'm gonna say no on that one.
Leave grapple requires an attack action, so you could feasibly grapple twice.
Okay, so let me think about this for a moment. I don't want to stall here on your video, but I believe grapple is an attack. And if you have extra attack, you can make an attack and then make another attack. I'm going to say, yes, you can.
Answer, grapple replaces one of your multiple attacks.
Huh. See, I never grapple. I don't have...
Yes.
Question, is a wild-shaped druid immune to charm person and hold person?
That's some like sage advice shit right there. Okay, we'll have to beat that. Okay, that's some like sage advice shit right there.
Oh. Because they're an animal.
See. Let me see.
How would I rule that? Okay, so here's the deal. When you use polymorph, that physically changes your intelligence stats. When you, sorry about the phone. When you shapeshift as a druid, it does not. So I'm gonna say that you can in fact still use hold person on a wild-shaped druid.
Oh, I've never thought about this.
No.
Yeah, you'd have to do well, but yeah, I'm gonna say yes. They are immune to it.
Answer, yes. Your game statistics are replaced by the statistics of the beast.
Gosh, I'm overthinking these now is the problem.
I definitely got that one wrong. Yeah.
That's awesome.
I don't play a lot of druid. I don't play a lot of classes, to be honest. If you wanted to really just get me like every question wrong, ask me anything about monks, and I would get everything wrong. I don't like warlocks. Like I've never played a warlock. Yeah, you could ask me just basically class questions. I'd have got all of them wrong.
Question, a wizard casts invisibility on themselves. The next round, they ready an action to cast fireball. Do they remain invisible?
He does not, and I will tell you why.
No.
It does use the spell slot to ready an action. And I think that counts as casting a spell, so yes.
He does not remain invisible because when you ready a spell, you cast it, which is why you can only counter a spell that you see being readied. But if I go around the corner and ready a spell and then come into view and then release that spell, it actually can't be countered. So yes, the wizard would lose invisibility because that's when he casts the spell.
Answer, no. Readying a spell requires concentration.
Just as long as I get the point, Jordan. As long as I get the point, I'm fine with it. The answer is yes, he becomes visible again.
Didn't know that. That's cool. I think it's because of this. It's actually because of this thing right here. Yeah.
Question, if you ready an action, does it use your reaction?
Ooh.
I don't know reactions.
Yes, it does.
No, I don't think it does.
Answer, yes. You can take the ready action on your turn so that you can act later in the round using your reaction.
It uses your reaction. What?
Interesting.
That sucks, but that's cool.
Question, if you use your reaction, does it refresh at the start of the round or the start of your turn?
Start of your turn.
Your turn.
It refreshes at the start of your turn.
Answer, start of your next turn.
Don't you get 2 reactions?
I also have a psycho cat if you hear the clunking.
Question, does a critical hit against an unconscious creature count as 2 death saving throw failures?
Ooh.
Yes, it does.
Don't you just play it out to see what happens with the HP? So I'm going to say no.
Well, if you attack an unconscious creature, it counts as a critical, so it is 2 death failures. So if you attack a creature that's currently unconscious and you hit them twice, they're dead.
Answer, yes. If the damage is from a critical hit, you suffer 2 failures instead.
Yes. Huh.
I'm telling you, if you wanted to mess me up, it would have just been anything about like, what is the fighter? I don't know. I know bard stuff. That's about it.
Question, are ranged attacks automatically critical hits if they succeed against an unconscious character?
Oh my god, that's such a crazy question.
Oh, see, now you really are getting... Say it again one more time.
Yes.
Rules as written, that would be a... See, here's the deal. I think the answer is no, and here's why. I think the answer... I'm not giving my answer. I think the answer is no, and here's why. Because ranged attacks against a prone creature is at disadvantage. So you would get advantage and disadvantage. So I'm going to say they are not automatically criticals.
No.
Answer, no. Any attack that hits the creature is a critical hit only if the attacker is within 5 feet of the creature.
Ranged attacks don't crit?
All right.
Okay.
So because
Makes
you're not
sense.
within 5 feet with a ranged attack, you don't automatically crit.
But you could be.
But you could be. And if you were like 5 feet and you had disadvantage and fought an air, I would give it to you, I guess.
Yeah, well, the rules as written, I guess it would still be regular because you would making a ranged attack against a pro crit. That's interesting. Yeah, if somebody wanted to go up and say, I put the bow up to his head and fire, I'd be like, he crits. I wouldn't even make it crit. I'd be like, yeah, you kill him. Yeah, you got him. You got him. You got him.
That's right. Yeah, I knew that. I was just trying to get it wrong.
All right, I'm ready.
Question. When do you have disadvantage on melee attacks underwater?
When do you have it?
When do you have?
I've never been playing underwater, so I don't know. Let me think here.
Okay, if you do not use, it has to do with your weapon types. It's very specifically to do with the weapon type. So,
Disadvantage on melee attacks underwater if you're using weapons other than a crossbow, a trident, a spear, a net, or I think that's it.
Jeez, I have no idea. Like, if it has to be maybe two-handed, because then you can't swim.
I believe underwater, things that do not get disadvantage are nets. Piercing weapons do not have disadvantage underwater. They like a trident or a spear, they still strike true. Bludgeoning weapons definitely have disadvantage attacking underwater. Slashing weapons. I'm going to say that slashing weapons also have disadvantage. I think it's when you don't have a piercing weapon underwater.
I have no idea. I've never.
Answer. If you don't have a swimming speed or you're using a weapon that isn't a dagger, javelin, short sword, spear, or trident.
Oh,
Yeah, of course.
Okay, so yeah, that does make sense. See, I've never done underwater.
wait, short sword. You could do a short sword?
So what's my score?
So I missed. How many questions was that? 25?
Probably like 10.
Okay, and I did 20. I got 21 of 25 correct.
I'm pretty sure Cody beat me.
Oh. Well, no, it's also interesting because it's scenarios that like the underwater thing. I've never played a game where it's been underwater, so that's kind of cool to know.
Nice, that's a D or a C or something. That's about how well I did in school.
That's still a B. That's still a B percentage wise. That's like 88 or 87.5% correct.
Dang, what a nerd. Cody's the winner. Brrr.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, definitely. This is a riot. Like, it's just really cool. I can't wait to see what the other answers are.
Awesome. I was really worried it was going to be a bunch of like, when can a sorcerer use sorcery points to blah? I don't know. You got me.
Oh, that sounds awesome. I can't wait to see how this pulls together because it's such a neat idea.
No, it's perfect. This will make for a great video, man.
And how did you do? Answers are in the description below. Remember, you don't have to know all the rules to be a great DM. Thank you again, Dice Dungeons, and check the link down below in the description. Thanks for watching, everyone. Check out our other quiz show, and consider subscribing to the channel.
Dang it.